10 years ago, the farmers were the rock stars. The chefs all said no. They all just celebrated the farmers. We forgot about the fishermen. The fish would arrive, but most chefs don't even know where their fish is from. Is it East Coast? Is it West Coast? Now we know exactly who it's from. It made it a very personal thing, which was beautiful. Accountability of restaurateurs and chefs have become very transparent, and it's great. And social media has done that a lot. There's hashtags, there's at this and at that. So the fact that people are more educated have made us as restaurateurs a lot more responsible for what we do. And the fact that there's a direct link to the fishermen, the area, the QR codes, all of this on Abalobi makes it a lot easier for us. Everything in a restaurant should have some story or some link or some purpose. So the Abalobi marketplace, especially when the app came out as well, it just all made sense. I knew exactly who actually caught the fish, where it was caught. There was traceability on it. The QR codes, you can actually scan it. The customers can scan it, they can follow it. The way we convey the story back to our customers is by the way it is firstly telling the story that this is Abalobi fish, and that's become quite a powerful statement these days that the customers actually know. And if they don't, they'll be educated on the day where what is Abalobi, what is the marketplace, what is the whole thing with fish with story. And awareness is very powerful. Well, for me, it's pretty amazing. I mean, the app is there. It's right up the chef's alley. I get information well in advance before I need to even think of my orders for the next day or for that morning. And you got to be quick because the chefs will grab it up. So you're on pretty much the fisherman's sleeping clock. When they're going to go out, they'll tell you what's available, what's there now. It always feels like you're very interactive with them, which is incredible. You press order, you pay for it, and it gets delivered on crushed ice, beautiful, fresh, scales taken off. It's a beautiful product. It's been handled with respect. And the fact that there's that traceability, that I know exactly who worked with my fish, also puts that pressure on them to treat it with utmost respect. So it's just from it was caught until it gets onto the plate. There's not just traceability, but there's a bigger amount of respect. Well, our ethos at Foliage has always been to reduce carbon footprint, to try and source as close to the restaurant as possible and know exactly where your product comes from. So when Abalobi started, it almost felt like it was made custom for us as well. And I think more chefs should be cooking that way, of the carbon footprint reduced. And it's not just about keeping the local economy strong. We are now actually starting to look after people. It's not all just about money anymore. It's not all just about business anymore. And the fact that we actually can support the fishing community directly is the way we should have been doing things hundreds of years ago. We are starting to give a damn about our oceans and the people that actually look after our oceans. So it makes sense in a bigger spectrum of the well-being of our oceans, that there's a communication, a proper link now between people that look after our oceans, the marine biologists, the fishermen, and the chefs now. So, the circle is sort of complete, which I think makes sense. We don't just use things out of the ocean anymore. There's contact and communication between everybody.